met on a dating website called Eval. It was November 11th last year. Veterans Day, I was off work that day. She sent a flirt message.
I saw his picture and I sent like a little notification that I thought or to tell him I was interested, and then he messaged me from there. He wanted to know where, it showed up that I lived in Del Sur, so he wanted to know where Del Sur was, and I'm like, I don't know, I live in Lancaster. So
I checked out her profile. I thought she was attractive. She had a lot of different pictures of different activities that she'd done. Some of the things that I like to do, going to the beach and things like that. There was this picture of her at the beach with a sweater on, a purple sweater, and her hair was blowing in the wind. And that picture caught my attention. But then also just the fact she was a teacher like me, and there were other things like that that made me interested in. And so combine that with, I thought she was attractive, and then the fact that she was a teacher and going to school still and stuff like that, it caught my attention. And then by Friday the 15th, we went out on our first date to Fresco 2 in Palmdale by the mall. We were there all night for like 4 or 5 hours. A big fight broke out between two girls, and guns got pulled. So we joked around about we almost got killed by gunshots on our first date. And then that night I drove back. It's about an hour and a half back to where I lived in San Bernardino. So she talked with me on the phone the whole time to make sure I didn't get tired. And I got home. We still talked until about 4:30 in the morning. And by the time we hung up, we had set up a date for the next night.
It was probably after the second or third date. I didn't want him to leave, and he was going to go home. I didn't want him to leave, and I think we had like a 12 or 14-hour date. It just kept going. We went from like one restaurant to another, and then we had coffee. It just kept going. I didn't want him to leave, and he finally left to go home like, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. After, I think we went to Denny's after. Yeah, or before that, then he finally went home.
Here I came up, and we just started hanging out every night, and then we've been pretty much inseparable ever since.
Pretty quick. I felt good. I knew that he was the one. I had like all the butterflies and all of the, I don't know, all the indications that it was real. I had them all. Yeah, I knew. I'm getting teary. What's that?
We had moved into the house together. We did that in February. And we did a weekend at Disneyland and stuff. At that point we both were talking about it. We kind of knew, and then we started just kind of browsing rings and stuff. We thought it would be a little bit longer before we would want to get married, and then we started kind of browsing rings and ring shopping. And by March 28th is when I proposed. I created a video using iMovie on my phone. And she was having a bad morning, and I projected it up with an Apple TV under the TV and said, just watch this. And then when the video ended, I was holding the ring for her.
make me feel the way that he's able to make me feel. I feel like I am, every day is like I don't know, like I'm in a dream. It's just that good.
I feel good. You know, I don't feel nervous at all about it. I feel like I'm making the right choice. So I feel like, well, I completely love her. I know that for a fact. I think she loves me. She claims to love me even more than I love her. So, but I'm ready to have it done so we can move on with that part of our life too.
I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm just happy. So I choose you. There's nothing else to say, but I choose him. He's great. He's great no matter what, but after a beer or three, he's really funny. I love the way he sings. I love the way he makes me think that I'm in charge when I know that I'm really not, but he likes to make me believe that I'm in charge.